Boy, where you been? It's TeeJay, the artist. You rockin' with me. You are the smartest, and we back with another video, man. 1 Kevin Durant fan versus 10 Kevin Durant haters. We're gonna get straight into the video, man. The first one was good. We're gonna keep it going. Like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. Let's do it. Could you turn me up in the headphones a little bit?
Is that KD is the most pure scorer in NBA history.
Examples of better teams with
gotta run it back. He said KD was the pure scorer
My next
in NBA
claim
history.
is that KD is the most pure scorer in NBA history.
All right, that claim right there, ain't gonna lie. You already got a point for me, bruh. It's gonna be tough to it's gonna be tough to argue versus that. Who you got?
We rolling? Your boy KD hit the transfer portal again?
What does that have to do with him being the most pure scorer?
I don't know. You tell me.
I mean, it speaks for itself. He scored the most points in the least amount of minutes in NBA history, even with missing as much time.
What? Why did he come down and say that?
What does that have to do with him being the most poor in NBA history?
What?
I like this. We rolling? Your boy KD hit the transfer portal again?
What does that have to do with him being the most pure scorer?
I don't know. You tell me.
I mean, it speaks for itself. He scored the most points in the least amount of minutes in NBA history. Even with missing as much time as he has, he's still 8th right now, all time, on the scoring list, and he's only rising.
Michael Jordan averaged 37 a game. Will average 50. Kyrie is a way more skillful scorer than Kevin Durant. He could score on three levels. Can I talk? He has every option as an offensive player that you could ever think of. And the options you can't think about. Kyrie Irving is a more complete scorer than Kevin Durant.
How many points has Kyrie scored in his career?
You tell me. I don't know.
Less. He's not in the conversation.
Yeah, Kyrie. Oh, Lord, he down there, boy. How long Kyrie been in the league? Only got 18.
We can move that on. Bring the next down. Well, he's not in the conversation.
But Kyrie ain't played that many years, though. Hold on. Don't do Kyrie like that. How many years has Kyrie done played in the league? Not career stats, but how many years he done played? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So he's played 13 years. It's a lot of years. Who else was in Kyrie's draft? Kyrie NBA draft. Who else was in Kyrie's draft? It's probably a lot of people that ain't even playing no more. Derek Williams, Tristan Thompson. Yeah, it ain't. I already see these names. Klay Thompson up here. Yeah, so the argument is kind of like, yeah, like how many points does he have? Like they played at the same time. Like, no, they didn't play at the same time, bro. KD was drafted 2000. Well, we're going back here. 2009 was what's the name? So 2007. He was drafted in 2007. Yeah, he was drafted in 2007. So he got years on him, bro. He got like 4 years on him. That don't count. He's 4 but I will say this though. In 4 years, Kyrie not catching 30,000. He only got 18,000. He's not catching that.
Okay, you can say Jordan. I can hear you on Jordan because Jordan, obviously, it speaks for itself. But when we're looking at complete pure scores, Jordan did not have all the options available KD does. Jordan was never efficient from 3.
Got him.
That's one thing that we can agree on. He never was a good 3-point shooter, and that's cool. That's fine. But that takes away from him being a pure scorer. KD for his career is a 50% shooter from the field, 39% from 3, and 88% from the line. That means whenever you're fouling him, he's punishing you. That means that he can pull up from 3 whenever the paint is crowded. And, of course, he's efficient from the field overall.
You're like KD always talking about his efficiency. But efficiencies don't matter when we're talking about killer instinct. Kobe Bryant.
I've said this in a previous video. When skill points, shooting, passing, and all of that stuff is Wade on one side, the first thing everybody start going to is heart mentality. That don't mean the heart mentality is a pure scorer, bro. I've said this story before. My football coach said I had the most heart on the team. I only played 2 times, whether we was blowing them out or we was getting blowed out. No matter how much heart I had, I was smaller than everybody. Somebody else was better than me. It is what it is, bro. As soon as somebody can't match the scoring or something like that, they always say, well, he don't got the mentality. Get out of here, bro.
He can pull up from 3 whenever the paint is crowded.
Listen to this.
And of course, he's efficient from the field.
He gave him everything.
You're like KD always talking about his efficiency, but efficiencies don't matter when we're talking about killer instinct. Kobe Bryant, way more of a killer when it comes to scoring. Michael Jordan, way more of a killer when it comes to scoring.
Who has more scoring?
Kevin Durant
who has more scoring titles? You can't mention. Don't mention Kobe. Don't mention Kobe. Don't mention Kobe with KD. Don't mention Kobe with KD when it comes to scoring titles because that's still uneven. KD has more scoring titles than Kobe. He has a higher career scoring average than Kobe. He's more efficient from the field from Kobe. You cannot mention
keep talking about efficiency.
They're not in the same. Everybody.
But that's what makes him a pure scorer, bro.
He cares about efficiency.
Winning.
We're not talking about winning. We're talking about scoring. So that's what we're gonna do. I don't want to hear anything else.
Will Chamberlain averaged 50 for a whole season.
Who has more points?
LeBron has more points than KD.
We're talking about pure score. We're not talking how many total.
Score.
Pure.
You just said total.
You did.
That's your argument.
You talked about Kyrie Irving. You were already disqualified.
More skillful scorer.
You were disqualified from the jump.
I'm him.
You're disqualified from the jump.
KD's your
Kyrie's
goal. I'm not goal.
Listen. KD has proven himself.
Can we get a definition of pure score before we keep going?
That means full repertoire. I'm not necessarily talking back, but just multitude of
So
ways.
we're talking 5 levels.
Yeah, like we got a lot of 2-level scorers. You know, they can't shoot from 3, but you know, they're good in mid range. They can get in the post. They can go to the rim. I'm talking pure score, ability to score from all levels, do it efficiently. And you know, when you need a bucket, you know you can always go down there and toss it to him.
So when I do like this to the side, who I'm talking about?
Melo.
This is New York here, fella. We not better than Melo, dog. He had to go to the Rockets get Melo's number. What we talking about, beloved?
Are you talking better than Melo at what?
Melo's a way better scorer than him. Period.
So we're talking KD versus Melo.
Yes, Melo.
Okay,
let's go.
Number 1, I want to give my respect and love to Melo. He is one of the greatest we've ever seen to fill it up. All right, let me start there. But when it comes to comparing the two his scores, KD's gonna pass him on the. He already passed him on the list, has he not?
Yes, he did.
So I mean, there's that.
Ain't no super pass though.
He's always been more efficient than Melo from the field. Always. Wow. He's a better mid-range shooter.
He has, bro.
Than Melo. Even though Melo is probably top 3 all time in mid-range easily, but KD has cleared him in that regard always. KD's 3rd year, everybody started taking him over Melo. You know, it hasn't really been respectfully when it comes to talking pure scores, they're not in the same combo anymore. KD kind of got out of that after he left OKC. Again, that's not to take away from Melo, but KD over 50% from the field, career 40% from 3, and then again he's even better from the line. So he's punishing you whenever you foul him or send him there.
So
3
where
points.
is Kevin Durant's national championship when he was a
That boy went to college.
freshman in college? Where's that at?
We're talking NBA.
This man went to college. Get him out the chair, bro. Get him out the chair, bro. This man went down to college, bro. The fan won.
We're talking about all careers, beloved. I don't care about the NBA
So we're talking all levels.
Careers, beloved. Let's talk about USA.
That doesn't make him a better scorer. That doesn't make him a more pure scorer than KD. You're talking about a national championship.
Bro,
KD averaged more.
Killing.
KD averaged more points in college than Melo.
He was killing.
He averaged more points than Melo in college.
Melo, you heard?
What? What's good, bro? So I think KD is the most pure scorer in NBA history. Tell me why he isn't.
Because there's other people who are better scorers than him. One, listen. The first thing that you brought up was his scoring titles. Michael Jordan has 10 of those.
Yeah.
Right. More than double. Then you brought up the fact that he's 8th all time. You got LeBron, who's on top of that, and then we have this convo of who's the most pure scorer. All of these levels. If you can just score the basketball, you're a scorer.
Yeah,
that's really what it is. So you have LeBron. You talked about having a go-to move. Kareem. Skyhook. He has everything. You can go to so many people across NBA history that are efficient. Because once we get to talking about the greatest scorers of all time, everybody's efficient. Everybody's great. So you have I would say those three guys are instantly better than Kevin Durant, where you have scoring titles with Jordan, you have the all-around game with LeBron, who underrated bag.
I've never agreed with that he doesn't have a bag. I'm going to counter your claims one by one. All right, let me start with Jordan. I agree. Jordan obviously has the scoring titles to back that up. He has the MVPs as well, right? But
efficient
my thing with Jordan,
well.
yeah. But the thing is, if you look at the amount of field goals attempted, it's more than double where KD's at. So if KD simply took more shots, I don't even think that's a conversation. Secondly, Jordan was very durable. I think one of the big things I think we can all admit, KD hasn't been very durable.
Availability is your best ability. Shut up.
That feeds into it. But for him to still be where he is currently and still trucking on despite those
after that Achilles injury, he's still dropping buckets on people, man.
injuries, I think there's that. I think Jordan, the one hole in his game was always, he would even say, he said multiple times he wasn't an efficient three-point shooter. That was one thing that wasn't in there. And then for Kareem, I really don't think there's anything you can really argue in general for Kareem. I mean, he did it strictly from the paint. So that's not to take away, but I don't think he was necessarily a pure scorer because he wasn't three levels.
But this is what I'm saying, where if you are as good as Michael Jordan was from the mid-range, why would I take a three? I can take a mid-range. I can take a mid-range every single time. It's like asking Shaq to shoot threes. But I can tell you to go 2 feet away from the basket. You're going to score every single time. And so if we're trying to give Kevin Durant the title of pure scorer, it seems like a participation trophy. Because all the other accolades that we're giving everybody else in terms of racking up championships, finals MVPs, Kevin Durant doesn't have it to that level, so we say you're the best pure scorer.
He can do it in the most ways. I think that's what it comes down to. But I'm with you. If something works, why do anything else?
Exactly.
Look at civil discourse. That was the most substance that we heard all day so far. No, we didn't go off the rails too much. Talked about scoring, listed all the all-time names as well. I like how that guy think.
My next claim is that KD is top 10 all time.
All right. KD top 10 all time. I don't think he is. No particular order. Bron, Jordan, Kobe. And some people don't even have Kobe in the top 10, which is crazy. Tim Duncan. Magic Bird. Kareem, Shaq, Hakeem, Dirk. That's 10 people. There's no particular order. I don't know if KD top 10. And then I didn't say Steph. Some people got Steph in the top 10. I got Kobe in the top 10. Some people don't have Kobe in the top 10. So it kind of fluctuates. But like guaranteed names, it's at least 7 guaranteed names. Magic Bird, Jordan Braun, Tim Duncan, Shaq, Hakeem Olajuwon. That's like 7 baked in names. The next 3, so he could be top 10. Let's see what the people got out here, man. We're gonna see top 10 NBA all time. Let's see what people got, man. This one says common all. Oh, I didn't even say Kareem. And Kareem, my fault. I'm sorry, Kareem. Kareem over. I don't know. Anyway, Michael Jordan, LeBron, Kareem, Magic Johnson, Bill Russell. See, I didn't even say Bill Russell. Wilt, Kobe, Tim, Shaq, Larry Bird. See, bro, I'm missing players. This is who they have. 10, Shaq. 10, Shaq. 9, Kobe. 8, Tim. 7, Larry. Wilt Chamberlain, 6. Magic, 5. Bill Russell, 4. Kareem, 3. 2, Bron, Jordan, 1. So yeah, that top 10 list gonna be a little funky. You know what I'm saying? Gonna be a little funky.
Oh, they got him quick as hell.
Kevin Durant is not top 10 all time. Actually, I think he's probably top 20 or top 30. The reason why we got so many players that we can.
Top 30 is crazy. Don't disrespect KD. Top 30 is crazy. We're not gonna do that. We're not gonna do that. We're not gonna do top 30 for KD. Top 15. Top 15. He might be top 12 because he's number 12 probably. But don't say top 30.
can name over him. We got LeBron, we got the GOAT, Michael Jordan, we got Kareem, we got Shaq, we got Hakeem, Steph Curry.
See, that's the Curry one, bro. I don't know if Curry's top 10, bro.
Tim Duncan, Bird, all these players that are way better than Kevin Durant.
What puts Larry Bird above KD? Because if we're looking just from a statistical standpoint, KD has more everything. So I'm curious, are we talking championships?
KD keeps hitting the transfer portal every single time. Well, hold on, Larry Bird stayed with that team and has how many rings?
So you hold on. So you understand how the draft used to work back then, though, right?
Okay.
Back then, like Larry Bird and the Celtics, famously, in case y'all didn't know, in '86 they won the NBA title and then had the number 1 pick the very next season. That's not even possible today. So Celtics were able to stack dynasties, as were the Lakers.
Well, it actually is possible. So I'm gonna stop you right there. Did we not just see what happened to Dallas?
Well, I mean, they traded literally an all-time great. Luka Doncic is literally like top 3 right now.
You said it didn't happen, and it happened.
I mean, but
Nah. See that? Don't play stupid, bro. Don't play stupid, bro. You said it didn't happen, but it just happened. But what did they do to get that? Like, don't do that, bro. That's crazy. Don't do that, bro. That is insane. You know what you just did. On the flip side with the Celtics, they won the championship in '86, had the number 1 pick in '87. They didn't trade a soul. They didn't get rid of. They didn't do nothing. They just had it. Also, the Lakers had the number 1 pick and got Magic Johnson. I think number 1 pick, but they got a top pick, whatever it is. But come on, bro. Don't play stupid, bro. Said it ain't happening, but it happened. You know what that man meant.
They didn't win a championship, so that's not even in the same combo. You can't compare the two.
Let's go back to KD as being top 10 all time, right? The reason why
he had to get it back because he knew he was finna lose that argument.
He's not is because he has never been the best player on his team and carry that team to a championship. He had to go join the 73-9 Warriors to go ride Stephen Curry's coattail, and then he went to Brooklyn.
Yeah.
Same thing. He got Kyrie, James Harden. Then he went to Phoenix. Now he's in Houston. He's gonna.
So let me start off by countering. Okay, I know this is a super touchy subject for Warriors fans, but Steve Kerr was on the Zach Lowe podcast June 14th, 2017, and he made the claim himself that Steph Curry was underneath KD in the hierarchy NBA players. He said it was LeBron, Kawhi, and KD. Zach Lowe said, isn't Steph going to be upset that you have KD above him? He said no, because he understands KD impacts the game in more ways than him right now. He said KD was guarding LeBron in the finals. He switched out and guarded K-Love, and he switched on the perimeter and guarded Kyrie as well. KD was the number 1 option on that Warriors team. I will not take away from Steph's impact offensively. Nobody has that gravity, but KD was the best player on that team, and Kerr said it himself. I go with the coach's word.
He's not a real coach.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
What's going on here?
Theatrics.
Oh, it's 7:07 damage right now.
Hold on. Before you get started, let me name my top 10. So
name your top 10.
Okay, it's Bron. You got Jordan. You got Kareem. You got Shaq. I put Timmy D in there. You got Kobe in there. I got Hakeem in there. I got Magic Johnson. KD probably around 9, and I got Steph right there 10.
So you got KD at the bottom of your top 10. You got to understand there are a lot of boys that's going to come for that spot, and they're better than him. One, Jokic. We're going to add Jokic in there. So get
Jokic
KD out of there.
No, Jokic is entering some
So,
special
top
territory.
10, we got to add Jokic in there. Giannis. Let's add Giannis in there. So those 2 names right there kick KD out of your top 10, because the other top 10 you name, I'm with it. But then you got a lot of other people that's arguably in that position.
But how does Giannis at this stage? I can hear the Jokic, absolutely. But where does Giannis clear him right now? Outside of he has one more regular season MVP than KD. How is he clearing KD?
KD is way older than Giannis. Giannis got like his rest of his prime and the rest of his career to catch him in stats.
But you said right now. We're talking top 10 right now. You said
he's
already. But you just said he's got all the rest of his time to catch KD. So he's not in your top 10 now.
You're talking about Giannis. I can't say his name.
Antetokounmpo.
I'm not gonna say his name. But what you're saying, you're saying under the belief that Giannis is going to fall off a cliff and just be non-existent in the next year or two.
I'm not saying that at all.
So if that's not going to happen, then it's like it just, unless he just, God forbid, just gone, then that's the only way he won't catch Durant.
What is your argument? Because he's saying top 10 right now at this moment. You're talking about, well, Jokic and Giannis going to catch him. So that you're reinforcing the fact that his top 10 is correct.
He won't pass, but even now, he's like right there with Durant.
I'm not
top
Somebody
10?
check on Giannis.
Yeah, this is what I'm saying. KD, like you're saying that like KD's gonna fall. Look, if it's something we know, whether you love or hate him, it's death, taxes, and KD's gonna average 25 on like 52, 53 every season. So you can essentially pencil him in. If he only plays 60 games a year, you can pencil him in for 25 years. So that's basically like 1,800. Hold on. That's like 1,800 to $2,000 points every year. Adding that to his total right now where he's at. So that puts him in 3 years in top 3 all-time scoring. And that continues to go, right? Because he's talked about how we know how much, if it's something he loves, it's the game of basketball. Yes, he doesn't want to leave it, right? So while Giannis continues to progress and Jokic, yes, so does KD's career. What are we doing?
But the KD isn't adding anything to his career. Him scoring more points doesn't add anything else.
Quite a bit.
No, it doesn't.
That's literally the only claim to fame for Wilt Chamberlain. That's like the main claim to fame.
Accolades.
He's got all NBA accolades.
Championships, MVPs, DOP,
he's got
offensive, all NBAs, all that type of stuff.
He's got an MVP. He's got
It was already mentioned. Durant, you gotta understand the biggest thing on Durant's thing that will always haunt him and will never leave him, that you as a grown man know, he played on OKC. The 72-9 Warriors beat his team. He decided at the end of the season to go join that team because there was a big spike in the cap to where he could fit in to the team and join Golden State to get his 2 championships.
Why would that haunt him? But why would that? The only person that haunts is fans.
Them 2 championships don't count.
To y'all aren't real. The players respect it. The only people who have ever said this are fans. The players have always said that.
I said it was a weak move. I don't believe that is. Championships don't count though. I think it was like we had to trick ourselves to think that somebody else was gonna win the championship, but I count those. He won those. I'm not gonna take that away from him, but it was kind of like, damn, you just put the damn game on easy mode to get it though. That's the only part.
That's just like fans saying now respect the Lakers.
That's what I'm saying.
Bubble championship. Only people who say I was gonna say only people who say that are fans, bro. Fans don't matter, but the fans don't matter.
Top 10s, Giannis, Jokic will kick him out.
But you're saying they're not there now. That's so.
Wait, what?
Only people who have ever said this are fans. The players have always said that. That's just like fans saying now respect the Lakers bubble championship. Only people who say.
Go again. Listen, around that time of the COVID part, and they brought the NBA back, I saw how people were excited about the basketball being back. I saw every single round where people were always choosing the other team versus the Lakers. They chose the Rockets. They chose the Nuggets. They chose, I forgot who the other team was, but they chose them too. Everybody was like, oh, we finna see the Clippers go in here and beat the Lakers. But what happened? Clippers went out sad. And then the Lakers won. And now all of a sudden, we because we feel let down, we didn't get a chance to see them go up against each other. It don't count. You mean to tell me that a basketball player, where they could only eat, sleep, and play basketball all day, and that basketball, that championship don't count? Get out my face.
I was gonna say what people say.
If somebody else won that championship in the bubble, it'll be a documentary already out. If Jordan went into a bubble and came out as a champion, everybody like, yep, he was the most mentally strong. He did. Kobe, yep, he was the most mentally strong. I remember it was 1:00 in the morning. I heard a basketball dribbling. I look outside, it was Kobe. Like that. That's the type of stories you will hear. But because LeBron did it, we don't respect it though.
That are fans, bro. Fans don't matter, but the fans don't matter.
Top 10s, Giannis, Jokic will kick him out.
But you're saying they're not there now. That's so. My point is proven.
You
just said they will kick him out.
Jokic is there now.
You said they will be. You've proven my point. You have admitted he's 10 now. That's okay.
All right, listen, KD is not even top 3 small forwards. He's not. Here we go. We have LeBron.
Of course. Yeah.
Larry Bird, who I don't know why people Like, don't like to mention Larry Bird.
I think it's because a lot of folks didn't see him play and they haven't actually gone and watched some of his old games.
I've seen him play.
I believe you. I believe
he's
you.
tough. He's tough.
Trust me, bro.
I'm taking Kawhi Leonard.
Get out that chair. That man said Kawhi better than KD.
I'm taking Kawhi over KD.
I'm gonna tell you.
I really am. I'm taking him.
No, I can understand why based on the potential.
I only named 3. Can I name 2 more?
I mean, you already wrong. You already wrong.
No.
But go ahead. I got something for Kawhi. I got something for
2 more small forwards over KD.
Kawhi. But go ahead.
All right, Scotty, because he defends way better.
This is disturbing.
And when
y'all
Scotty,
can admit he's gone off the rails.
And when Scotty was the number 1 option, they went to the conference finals. Semifinals. They went there. We know. Listen, we know Scotty defends. KD is not an old world defender. He really isn't. I'm not going to look at the number 1 option and be like, listen, I want KD.
I want to know who your 5th is.
KD on him. KD's respectable. No, he's just irrespectable. Respectable. Scotty defends. And then you know what? Since I'm kind of old school, I've seen a lot of basketball. I'm going to go with the Doc. I'm going to go with Drew Irvin. He changed the game.
Hey, man, get this man out the chair. This man said he ain't top 3, and then I guess he ain't top 5 small forwards of all time. This man said Ron Larry. Cool. Then you go on, say Kawhi, Scottie Pippen, and Dr. J. Over KD.
Got rings with the Sixers. People have KD top 10. I don't even have him. What's that? I named 5 small forwards. I named 5. Like,
all right, I'll let you go.
Elgin Baylor. If you want me to go,
all right, let me okay, let me
go there.
Y'all should have been cut him off.
If you want me to go there.
Start that time and get him out this chair, please.
Okay, let me.
I'm definitely Bird, LeBron, Scotty, Kawhi. I'm taking them over.
Okay, look, I know scoring is taboo. It's a taboo conversation here.
I mean, it's more to it, the basketball than
Well, let me tell you something about Kawhi. Okay. I'm going to name a name of somebody who has more points than Kawhi, who's been retired for over a decade. It's going to sound crazy when I tell you the name. Monte Ellis. I can name 4 other folks like that in that same tier.
You taking Monte Ellis over Kawhi Leonard?
If Kawhi is as good as you say, what have the Clippers done under his tutelage? Because I heard a lot of slander for KD and what his teams haven't done.
What have the Clippers done? Like, listen.
He got a point. He has a point. Y'all have been on KD about the Suns, about the Nets, about the Rockets, and the Rockets, it's still happening right now. Y'all was on him about that, and now when he say what has Kawhi done since he been in LA, and now you don't want to answer that question.
I just hold on. I asked about Kawhi.
He carried Toronto.
KD, what did we see KD do versus Toronto in the finals? He played how many minutes and did what? He was okay. I'm getting off. You named all these small forwards.
Let's be honest. If you watched the Warriors versus Toronto in the finals, you know that if KD played, they were going to win. If KD was healthy, they would have won. KD came out there for a little bit, and it looked like it was finna be ugly. But then his Achilles, that injury happened. Then Game 6, Klay started to cook. And then Klay went down himself and did not get back in the game. And they won the championship. If those 2 people were fully healthy, Toronto wouldn't have got that championship. That's all I'm going to say. If LeBron was still in the East that year, remember he moved to LA. You already know if LeBron got to play against Toronto, it's literally called LeBronto for a reason. So if he was still with the Cavs and had to play against Toronto, we already know because he didn't. Just saying.
What has Kawhi done in his career to be better than KD's entire scope of his career?
He's got 2.
Scotty included in that too.
Okay, listen. So Kawhi has got a chip with the Spurs, and he was Finals MVP.
He averaged 14 in the finals.
No,
he didn't
did
shut down
not.
LeBron.
No,
Yes, he did.
not.
Look it up. He did not shut down. He got all this praise for shutting down Bron
with the Spurs, and he was Finals MVP.
He averaged 4.
This is what I noticed too about if you play versus LeBron, if you just guard LeBron, they're gonna give you the championship. I mean, they're gonna give you the Finals MVP. If you just guard LeBron, you get the Finals MVP. They did that with Iguodala, and Bron averaged like 33. It still was like, well, he slowed him down though.
14 in the finals.
No,
he didn't shut down LeBron.
No,
yes, he did.
Not.
Look it up. He did not shut down. He got all this praise for shutting down Bron. Bron averaged 27, 9, and 9.
Finals MVP.
Man, listen.
Finals MVP.
Mention his Toronto. Mention Toronto. Do not mention. Yeah, no, Toronto. So he absolutely carried
They both
them.
got 2 Finals MVPs, correct?
You can. Those are not the same. Those are not weighed the same.
KD.
Hold on, please. Hold on. Now, listen to this. We're comparing Finals MVPs. All right, this is KD's first one. We're gonna count. We're gonna compare KD's first Finals MVP and Kawhi's. KD averaged 35.5, like 35.5, 8.2 rebounds, and 5.6 assists. He shot 57% from the field and 47% from 3. In the finals versus Bron, okay? Kawhi, his first finals. I was off, excuse me. It was 16 points, 4 rebounds, and 4 assists with an all-time great Spurs team we saw there as well, just like KD was with the Warriors. Now, you're comparing those two. Which is a more powerful Finals MVP? Now, be real, man.
The one with the Raptors. I'll take that one. I definitely take that.
That's not the. You should be in politics. That's one thing politics do. You ask them a question, they don't answer that bitch. They want to make sure that they get whatever point they want to get off. At any moment, they gonna get it off. They don't care they don't care about your question, bro.
That's not what we just said.
But I'll take that one. You said
I said we're comparing. You said he's got 2 same as KD. I said they're not way the same. You said they are, and I just read you the 2. Which is more meaningful, man?
Listen, it's easy for KD. Like you like, come on, fan. Like really, like we gonna do this. We gonna do this. KD on the Warriors, it's easy for him to average a bunch of points. You got 2 of the best shooters of all time.
Before the Warriors, that 2014 Spurs team was the greatest passing team and shooting team of all time. Check the stats. That was an all-time great team. That won 60-plus games. I think that Spurs team only lost 4 games. That team lost 4 games total in their playoff run.
Get him out this chair, bro. I told y'all to get him out the chair earlier.
I know you. So you're discounting. So you're saying the Spurs weren't an all-time great team that year.
Listen, they both got 2 Finals MVPs.
They're not weighed the same. They're not weighed the same. We know that.
How you gonna be like, listen, $5? That's not worth as much as the other $5. It's $5.
You know they're not weighed the same. So 14 points is 16 points is the same as 35.
It's a Finals MVP.
Is it the same?
It's a Finals
35
MVP.
more than.
Get him out the chair.
35 more than.
Oh, and then wait. If he's saying that, all right, 2 and 2, they're Finals MVPs, right? He was the one in the back when they said that people don't respect the bubble championship. He said we don't. If a Finals MVP is a Finals MVP, a championship is a championship, bro. Get him out the chair. I got him. Get him out.
16.
No, it's a Finals MVP.
$10 more than 5.
No, it's a Finals MVP.
Based off your analogy,
no.
It's $10 more than 5.
It's a Finals MVP.
You're not answering.
Is it a Finals MVP?
It doesn't say Finals MVP. Nope, that's not worth more. This is worth more. You can't say that. They both Finals MVPs. Okay. Correct? Off topic. Steve Nash MVP.
Well, I mean, but you hear from players. that don't count Steve Nash's MVPs. You've heard that from numerous players.
This is MVP. He could go home and be like, yo, this is MVP.
Well, yeah, he can. But the player, I'm just telling you, same way you're asking me if it's weighed the same. That's all I'm saying, man. Okay.
Get him out.
Appreciate you, bro.
If you're still watching on YouTube, comment, it's a Finals MVP.
The next claim is that KD.
I'm just doing what he said, but we're gonna stop that one right here. But hold on, what's his claim?
Greatest USA basketball player of all time.
Ooh, Lord, boy, you are trying it. I actually think it might be though. I think he got the most, but they probably gonna bring up Melo and Jordan. But we're gonna get into that one next. Like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. Peace.